The Duke of Kent spends a day in Kent. Confirmed, Princess Theodora of Greece will marry in Athens this September. Princess Leonor of Asturias appointed first midshipman of the 427th promotion of the General Corps of the Navy. And King Frederik X and Queen Mary of Denmark preside over the opening of the Denmark Pavilion in Paris. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you all are doing well today. If you're new to my channel, my name is Alexandra, and welcome to your Royal Daily News for Friday, July 26th, 2024. In Paris, Their Majesties King Frederik X and Queen Mary of Denmark, accompanied by the ambassador of the Kingdom of Denmark to the French Republic, Mr. Michael Christiansen, presided over the opening of the Denmark Pavilion at the Maison du Denmark. According to a press release from Ritzau, the 500-square-meter pavilion showcases, quote, inspiring Danish projects, all innovative and creative, that aim to solve everyday, local and global challenges. Exhibitions throughout the pavilion focus on Denmark's renowned quality of life, offering visitors a first-hand experience of these wonders that define Danish living. End quote. Last evening, Their Majesties, along with Their Majesties King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia of Spain, Their Majesties King Philippe and Queen Mathilde of the Belgians, Their Royal Highnesses Grand Duke Henri and Grand Duchess Maria Theresa of Luxembourg, and His Majesty King Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands, attended a dinner under the Louvre Pyramid hosted by the International Olympic Committee on the occasion of the opening of the Games of the 33rd Olympiad. The royal guests, heads of state, diplomats and members of the IOC and distinguished guests were treated to a four-course meal created by the most Michelin-starred chef in the world, Mr. Alain Ducasse, and his team from the Louis XV restaurant in Monte Carlo. This morning, Their Majesties King Frederik X and Queen Mary of Denmark arrived at the Olympic Village in Paris to meet with the Danish athletes participating in the Summer Olympic Games. This afternoon, Their Serene Highnesses, Prince Albert II and Princess Charlene of Monaco attended a reception hosted by the President and the First Lady of the French Republic, Emmanuel and Brigitte Macron. On Thursday morning, in Madrid, His Majesty King Felipe VI of Spain presided over the swearing-in of new members of the Consejo General del Poder Judicial at Palacio de la Zarzuela. According to the Royal Court of Spain, the new members of the CGPJ, quote, promised or swore their oaths before a facsimile copy of the Constitution published by the Cortes Generales in 1980, opened by Title VI of the Judiciary in its Article 122. The General Council of the Judiciary is a collegiate body composed of 20 members appointed by the King, elected by the Cortes Generales from among judges and jurists of recognized competence. A president who will also be president of the Supreme Court and of the General Council of the Judiciary, appointed by the plenary of the Council at its constitutive session. He or she is elected from among members of the judicial service or jurists of recognized competence. End quote. In the afternoon, Their Majesties King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia of Spain arrived at the Embassy of the Kingdom of Spain in Paris to attend a reception for members of the Spanish Olympic team participating in the Summer Olympics. In Madrid, it was announced that Their Majesties will carry out a 3-day state visit to the Kingdom of Jordan at the invitation of His Majesty King Abdullah II of Jordan in early October 2024. The upcoming state visit to the Kingdom of Jordan will be the first for their majesties since the king's accession to the throne in 2014. The Ministerio de Asuntos Exteriores de España, the Royal Court of Spain, and the Royal Hashemite Court are working together on the detailed schedule of the visit. More information will be announced in due course, so please stay tuned. On Wednesday in Madrid, it was announced that Her Royal Highness Princess Leonor of Asturias, by Royal Decree No. 737/2024, had been appointed First Midshipman of the 427th Promotion of the General Corps of the Navy. The official announcement reads as follows, quote, "In view of the circumstances that concur with Her Royal Highness Princesa de Asturias, Doña Leonor de Borbón y Ortiz, and in accordance with the provisions of Article 2, Section 3 of Royal Decree No. 173/2023 of March 14th, which regulates the training and military career of Her Royal Highness Princesa de Asturias, Doña Leonor de Borbón y Ortiz, at the proposal of the Minister of Defense and after deliberation by the Council of Ministers at its meeting on July 23, 2024, I hereby appoint Her Royal Highness Princesa de Asturias, Doña Leonor de Borbón y Ortiz, as First Midshipman of the 427th Promotion of the General Corps of the Navy. Given in Palma on July 23, 2024. Signed, Felipe R." End quote. In late August, the princess will continue her military training at the Escuela Naval Militar de Marin in Pontevedra. In January, she will board the Juan Sebastian Elcano naval training ship, where she will be at sea for several months. This morning in Paris, Their Majesties, King Philippe and Queen Mathilde of the Belgians, presided over the inauguration of the Lotto Belgian House. According to the Royal Court of Belgium, the Lotto Belgium House is a, quote, meeting place for the Olympic family, partners, and the Belgian media and fans attending the Paris Summer Olympic Games, end quote. Well, it's a miracle. It's a miracle, I tell you. And it's wonderful news. In Athens, Mr. Ivi Makris, the official spokesperson for the Greek royal family, confirmed to the Danish magazine Bille Blade that Her Royal Highness Princess Theodora of Greece will finally marry Mr. Matthew Kumar on September 28, 2024, at the Metropolitan Cathedral of the Annunciation in Athens, Greece. Princess Theodora is the youngest daughter of Her Majesty Queen Anne-Marie of the Hellenes, Princess of Denmark, and the late King Constantine of the Hellenes, and the niece of Her Majesty Queen Margrethe of Denmark. Mr. Matthew Kumar, born and raised in Southern California, is an attorney with the law firm Farmar Law Group based in Sherman Oaks, California. And, well, he found himself in a bit of a pickle on June 29, 2023, when his license to practice law in the state of California was suspended. He was also placed on probation. The reason? Misuse of client trust account funds, also known as CTA funds. According to ALAP News, Mr. Kumar, quote, allegedly commingled personal and law firm funds in the CTA and used those funds to pay for personal expenses. Additionally, Kumar failed to promptly respond to the State Bar's inquiries regarding the disciplinary investigation. According to the order of the Supreme Court, Kumar must comply with conditions recommended by the State Bar Court in its March 27, 2023 order, including providing proof of passing the multi-state professional responsibility examination. The suspension, stay, and probation will terminate at the end of 1 year if Kumar complies with the terms. End quote. As of April 11th, 2024, Mr. Kumar's license to practice law in the state of California is now active. More information about the upcoming wedding in Athens will be announced in due course. So please stay tuned. Just on a side note, in case you were wondering what type of law firm the Farmar Law Group is, well, for one thing, they're not BBB accredited. Also, they are a debt collection law firm known for its, quote, highly aggressive tactics used against debtors, end quote. People love this law firm so much that there have been numerous complaints against the firm. Yeah. Well, congratulations to the couple, but I find it interesting. He gets in trouble for misuse of CTA funds, and they're a debt collection firm. Yeah, interesting. He must be fun to hang out with. On Thursday morning, His Royal Highness the Duke of Kent visited the RNLI's newest lifeboat station in Dover. According to Buckingham Palace, the lifeboat station, quote, opened in June. The station serves as a hub for Dover's team who work together to save lives and deliver water safety messages. Later in Margate, the Duke celebrated British innovation in model making with a tour of Hornby Model Railways, a leading manufacturer in model trains, slot cars, and other collectibles, end quote. And finally, in Bucharest, Her Majesty Margareta, the custodian of the Crown of Romania, and His Royal Highness Prince Radu of Romania, released a video message to Romanian athletes participating in the Summer Olympic Games in Paris. In their message, Her Majesty and the Prince said, quote, Romanian athletes, we are with you in our hearts and thoughts at the Paris Olympics. All of you honorably represent a tradition of more than a century of the Olympic movement in our country. For your courage, dedication, and performances, we consider you all winners. We are proud of all of you, all for Team Romania, end quote. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. I will be back tomorrow on Saturday, July 27th, with all the latest royal news and events. Until then, I sincerely wish each and every one of you a wonderful Friday afternoon and a wonderful weekend. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, comment below if you'd like, and click on the notification bell so you won't miss a new episode. Have a wonderful Friday and weekend, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.